That's not a knife. That's a knife. Welcome back, everybody. Tonight we're going to show you how to make this specialty paracord lanyard for your knife. This one here is made with 275 cord, which is smaller than the regular 550 that I usually use, but it's for a smaller knife. Had a comment from my nephew to show how to make this snake knot with the ball end on it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So tonight the Bastion Partisan 2 is the knife of choice for adding a lanyard to it. So we're going to start off with 32 inches. I'm not sure how many knots I'm going to get with this, but we'll work through it as we go. 32 inches of 550 cord is what I'm going to start off with here. And we're going to go through the lanyard hole. And of course we'll have to make sure we got even on the end there. We'll bring this back in. And we're going to start off here with our regular snake knots. We showed these snake knots in a previous video for the bushcraft knife, but tonight we're doing the specialty ball end lanyard for pocket knives. So we're going to do 4 to 6 snake knots for this one. And we're going to work all each of these knots in here. And of course I like to get them snug, super tight. I've got my pliers over here just in case I need them. Those will come in handy here after a bit. Oh, I forgot my marlin spike. Got to have the marlin spike in case you got to get those knots out. Definitely helps. You can get these on Amazon if you want. Some people have pocket knives with marlin spikes on them. I just don't have any of those here. Not been on my list of knives to collect, but I used to do this without a marlin spike, and I'm not sure why I ever tortured myself like that. But with 32 full inches, I've got 4 knots, and I've got plenty of lanyard, or plenty of cord left. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make this a 6 knots, and then we'll work on the ball end there. I hope everybody's been doing all right. It's been a rough week for me, but we're working through it. Had quite a few back problems this week, not allowing me to sit for very long. I've been laid up on my back, so we're working through it. Physical therapy, stretching exercises, laying on ice, heating pads, all that stuff. But we're getting through it. So look there, we got 6 knots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 total knots. All right. We still got plenty of length left, so we're gonna do the same thing we did here. If you've skipped ahead, we're gonna do the same thing, except we've got 6 knots, and then we're gonna create this ball end, and we're gonna do that with 550. We're doing it with 550 on this one. So hopefully this stays in frame here. This is gonna be very tricky to stay in frame. I'm gonna kind of pinch that so that way it helps stay up. I'm going to grab my lanyard. I'm going to make a loop. Nope, it's not going to stay up, is it? Make my loop. So I have a loop over. And then I'm going to twist it over, and I'm going to grab this leg and pull it through. And then we're going to come around the bottom and up over the top and through the little loop that we've created. I'm going to work some of this excess out. So you should have like a pretzel with two leads, 2 ends heading in the opposite direction. And so back here behind it, we've got the 2 leads that enter. So we're going to take this one on the right, and we're going to come all the way around, back behind this lead, and up through the middle of this knot. Okay? We're going to do the same for this one here. We're going to go all the way around. We're going to come around this right lead and up through the hole. Just like that. And it's going to be a mess. It's going to not look like what it's supposed to until you start working some of the loose ends out. Now, I don't like them to be super far away from the lanyard there. So that's about right. And how far? So now we've got to track it. Or pull some of this excess. Pull some of that excess through. And we just keep working it through, and then we're going to pull that through the bottom there. Now we find the other one. And let's see which one we got. This one. All we're doing is just tracing this cordage here all around the ball knot. Coming back down. And then that one will be pulled through the top there. So, looks a little bit like that. And we've successfully made that ball knot. I can go over it again at a later date if y'all need any more help with it. But that is the ball knot at the end of a snake knot lanyard there. I think they look good. They look better with this 275 cordage. It's not as gaudy, but I do like the way they look. Gives you a little ball to tug out of your pocket if you don't have them. If you're not using the pocket clip, this ball will sit on the outside of your pocket and you can just grab that. So let's take this here and let's cut these ends off and burn them in. Snip those. I'm going to use the butane torch. And then use the marlin spike so we don't melt the plastic into our fingers. And there you go. Melt it in. That ball knot's never going to come off. Never come out. And there we have it. We've got the specialty lanyard with the ball knot. I thank each and every one of you for watching. Hope y'all are having a good week. It's almost the weekend. Hang in there, and God bless.